What's up, you guys? This is going to be another pick a card reading for the week. Okay, so I do these once a week. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Walu Child Readings. So every Tuesday I do pick a cards. So I will have a friendship edition of how do they feel about me, or it could be relative as well. So for this one though, this is specifically for love energies. So, you know, a crush that knows about you, current love situation between you and another person, someone that you're dating or dealing with, but not maybe exclusive, or someone that you are in a relationship with, romantic relationship. So this will be this edition, romantic edition of how do they feel about me for this week. So try to fit these cards into frame because I have these big oracle cards, so it's kind of hard to fit them all into frame. So I had to like improvise, you know what I mean? So I have stock cards of a gemstone stock card. So for group 1, the gemstone you have is Smoky Quartz. For group number 2, you have Rose Quartz. For group number 3, you have Candle Quartz. So you guys might be drawn to more than one pile if it's a different person that you may be inquiring about, like a crush that you know, or someone that you're dating multiple people or seeing multiple people, or you know, you could be, you know, doing a little, you know, third party thing. You might have a partner already, but you're seeing someone else at the same time. Whatever is your situation, just choose how you feel guided to. I would not suggest choosing multiple piles trying to find answers. If it doesn't resonate, then maybe this is not the pick a card for you at this time, or maybe you'll be led to find another pick a card reading that will clarify for you, but it's not always going to resonate for you. Okay, just keep that in mind. Don't play around with multiple pick a cards and be like, well, this one said yes and then this one said no, and like, it's because you're just doing too much. Like, just calm down. Okay, step away from the computer, the laptop, the phone, the tablet, the Kindle, whatever. Step away. All right, anyway, so I will give you guys a moment to reflect and meditate on the cards that do resonate with you, and then we'll go ahead and start the pick a card. Alright, pile number 1. So I'm going to start with you guys. Okay, so let's move these ones out of the way. Okay, alright, so those of you who are drawn to the Smoky Quartz stock card, it says grounding stone, calms mind for meditation, pulls negativity from the body, protects from negativity, antidote to stress, relieves fear, lifts depression, and manifests one's dreams. The chakra that resonates with the Smoky Quartz is the root chakra. So this could be something specific to you, some sort of healing or something like that, or just a useful stone for you regardless of the situation, if it has anything to do with this or just your own personal healing purposes. Okay, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, I do offer personal how do they feel about me readings, but I have a ton of other readings that I offer, so feel free to check out my website. The link will be in the description. If you guys have any questions about my readings, email me directly. Availability or to set up a booking date or time, if a time is needed, email me. Also, if you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, you definitely can do so. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into this reading. So how did this situation begin? What was the genesis of the situation? You got the Queen of Pentacles. So this could have been a situation that started off as kind of like a temptation. Like, this person was kind of put in your face, like, ooh, who is that? Like, that type of vibe. And they could have worked with you, or you guys could have went to school together or something like that. Or, you know, you could have been out and about. For some of you, I don't know why specifically I'm hearing you were on your lunch break or something. You were on your lunch break. You could be an earth sign person, or they could be an earth sign person. Specifically, earth sign feminine energies are coming up, the Queen of Pentacles, or female. But it does not have to be, but I just get like maybe summertime, you met during the summertime, or spring, the warmer months or climates, but you just felt like this person was kind of a distraction, or maybe you just felt like they were too good to be true, or they just kind of came at you out of nowhere, and it was like, oh my goodness, like a piece of fruit like that you shouldn't be touching. Or you feel like they may have been so good to be true because it was like a token piece. Like this person has everything going for them. They have, you know, the smarts, the intelligence, they be very attractive, you know, just got a lot of things going on for them. They could be very physically beautiful to where it's like almost like sinful, like they just look so good you want to cry, that type of vibe. Yeah, I do feel like this is how it began. Okay, it may have been a slow build, but nonetheless, I feel like there's a lot of physical attraction and physical temptation, and you may have to be like, no, let me be cool, let me chill out, this is not me, I don't get all caught up in people, let me just relax. Okay, this could have been your vibe. So let's see where things are currently. The Star. So there's some distance. It could be that you guys are just not in the, you're not in the same space, or this person is like far away from you, or you're just kind of hoping and wishing and trying to manifest this person, or you just you still watch this person, or you're still looking at this person online or something, or you still work together, so you kind of just keep your distance from this person. But nonetheless, it's like you may feel like this is something that's fated to be, or aligned, or you feel like you just can't escape this person for whatever reason. You feel like it's some sort of signs or synchronicities that keep lining up, or just you know, you put a lot of your hope and faith into this energy. So just take what resonates out of this, because these readings are general. They're not always going to resonate with everybody. So just take it. If it doesn't, if it doesn't, then don't. But there's some parts of it that may resonate while other parts may not. Okay, so let's see how they see you as a person, as an individual, an artist. So they see you as an artist. They see you as someone who's very, maybe you are really an artist. You paint, you draw, you sing, you dance, you're just someone who's very artsy. You have like a colorful type of personality. You have many different facets or aspects of you. You express yourself through life just in general, or you could also have talents and gifts that you express yourself through, or the way that you dress and the way that you do your hair. You know, you could be someone that's good at photography or something like that, but you're just a very colorful, unique person. They look at you as like someone who inspires them, someone that is lively. Okay, even if you dress in, you know, awkward clothes, or what people think are off, you know, awkward, you could like thrifting. You could be a person that just has unique style, like no one else is wearing stuff like you, or no one listens to the type of music. Like you might put them on to different types of music and art and movies. Like you're very eclectic type of person. All right, so how do they see you romantically? This person, a few cards, more than one card came out for some of the questions that I'm looking into, or the positions that I'm looking into. This person has a lot to say. Or is it group number 3? I think it's group number 3, but I think I might have pulled multiples for this one. I can't remember, but let's see. How do they see you? As an Aquarius. So you guys could be an Aquarius because the Star card is here, or the other person, they're an Aquarius. But how do they see you? They see you as like, when you think of Aquarius energy, you think of knowledge, you think of enlightenment, you think of innovation and creativity. So they could see you as that type of person. They see you romantically like a person that is very inspiring when it comes to love. You could be a muse to them. You could be someone that they feel like is just out of this world. Just no other person like you romantically. And they may be kind of interested to see if this is your partner. This is just, you keep them on their toes. Like they kind of just, they want to see more about you. They feel like there's so many layers to you that they never really get bored. It's like you're a person that they can just learn so much from and experience so much with. Okay, so sexually, so if it's upright, then that means they do have sexual attraction towards you. If it's in reverse, they don't really think about sex or anything like that when it comes to you. If this is your partner, they're not really heavily focused on the sex if it's reversed. But if it's upright, of course, you know, sex is popping, or they're just, you know, they're very into sex. Okay, but let's see. Okay, so it is in reverse with the Knave of Wands, which is the Page of Wands. So this person doesn't really have any sexual desires towards you, or they're just not focused on sex. This doesn't have to be a bad thing. I feel like they notice that you're attractive because he's obviously looking at her breast. So they may notice your attractiveness, and they may actually be drawn to your breast or your chest if you're a guy. They may like your legs. They might like your hair. You know, they notice the attraction, the attractiveness of you, but they're not overly thinking about sex, or they don't really go there, you know, mentally in their mind. If this is your partner, I feel like this person, they see that you're beautiful. There's nothing wrong with you. I just feel like it's not always about sex, or that's not a heavy focus of theirs when it comes to you. Okay. All right, so what does the potential future hold for the situation? Seven of Pentacles. So Seven of Pentacles is maybe that this requires you to kind of either be patient or decide whether or not you want to continue to wait around on this person, or if this is a committed relationship, it may be a slow moving, you know, connection, or just kind of slow to build. It could be that it has, you know, it's seasons where certain things take place. It may not be like this quick, fast moving connection. We move in together, then the next year we get engaged, and then the next year we have a baby, or a couple months after the wedding we're having a baby. It may not be that type of connection. But if this is like a crush or someone that you're just seeing, this is like you know, it's kind of like a building up to. So it might take, you know, some months to get to know each other, or get exclusive, or it might take a year or something. But I feel it's up to you to decide the pace of this, whether you want to continue to be patient and put energy and effort into this, or do you decide like, okay, I'm going to explore other options or invest in other areas. That's up to you. Okay, so let's see what they want romantically with you. What is their intentions, or what they want? Resistance. So they are kind of holding back romantically in some way. Like they're not heavily pushing up on you. For some of you, this person may have like an interest in a way, like, yeah, I notice you and I see that you're cute or you're attractive, but they may not really want anything serious right now. If this is your partner, they are wanting to, like, there is some pushback. They may want to slow things down. They may just want things to move forward slowly. Okay, don't get mad at me, but this is just what I'm getting. So what do they want to say to you? I can't handle your words right now. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. So this person, what they want to tell you is that, you know, this could have been a situation where they made you wait. It could have been like they put you in a friend zone, or this could be a partner where you guys had a break, or you have a lot of breakup to make up. So you guys did have a split, and maybe they did something. You know, they could have messed around with someone during that time, or they wanted to see what it was like to be single, or see someone else, and then, you know, they found out that it wasn't all that it was cracked up to be. And it's kind of like they know that you're gonna pretty much say I told you so type of vibe. Like, see, that's what you get. Things will be beautiful when this all comes together. I'm not interested. I want to rip off all of your clothes. I talk about you to those who truly matter, and it's all in love. I chose the wrong one. So yeah, for some of you, like I said, some of them may not be interested romantically in you like that. That doesn't mean that they're not attracted, or they don't see you as a beautiful person or a good person, but it could be that they're just not interested in a long-term relationship, or they're just not looking at you in that sense. But for some of you, they do feel like if you just kind of wait it out with me, or be patient, and this could be your partner. For some of you, this isn't a crush. This is a partner that's saying to you, if we just kind of just hold out and wait, pretty much that the vibe I get with this is pretty much that if you could just be patient with me, like when it's time, when the timing is right, it will be very beautiful. But you have to use your discernment whether somebody is pulling your leg, or just kind of like holding on to you with no intentions of the future. You got to know where this person's intentions are. Do they really have plans for the both of you in the future? So someone does see you as attractive. They are sexually attracted to you, or you know, they see the beauty in you, like I said. So it's not that they wouldn't want to get, you know, get with you sexually, but that's not their focus. If this is your partner, then they're still sexually attracted to you. They only talk about you to people that truly matter, and when they do, it's positive. It's not a negative. You know, they're not having negative conversations about you, talking about you behind your back. They might mention you and, you know, this, oh, I know this person and they're pretty dope and blah, blah, blah. And, or, you know, this person, I'm in love with them. They're only, or if you guys have issues or problems, they may go to certain people that they trust, and but they're not going to talk, you know, dirt about you, though. That's the thing. And for some, the grass wasn't really greener on the other side, because you see, I chose the wrong one. So this person could have, you know, chose another person over you, or left you for another person, and now they want to come back, or they made a mistake by cheating on you and they know that they were in the wrong. So what's your advice? Your advice is chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So for a majority of you, you and this person, you guys do have mutual feelings and attraction towards each other. You guys feel the same way about each other, or you are equally drawn to each other, okay? This is only for some of you, because I do get the vibe that not everybody's person is taking them seriously. But for, you know, for the rest of you, I do feel like this person and yourself are drawn towards each other. You guys do share a chemistry between the two of you. You guys do share mutual attraction. So it's not one-sided for the most of you. Like, you'll be able to tell whether this person really likes you by the way that they treat you. But if this person is repelling from you too much, then you can tell this person is not interested, okay? If this person is like, okay, you done with me, all right, and they're cool with the fact that you're letting go, or you're showing them interest but they're not showing you any interest back, or, you know, things like that. It's pretty obvious. So just take what resonates. So that was the Smoky Quartz group. If this reading resonated with you, feel free to like this video, share it with someone whom it may resonate with, and don't forget to subscribe if you have yet to. And if you guys would like to book a personal reading, don't forget to check the description box, and I will see you guys back next reading. Take care. Peace. Alright, what's good there, group 3 or 2, my bad, 2 I didn't make a mistake. So what's good with you guys? This is going to be your reading. If you guys chose the rose quartz, which is the love stone, it represents love, forgiveness, gentle, nurturing energy, recovering from abuse and neglect, helps to heal fear of abandonment, support and peace through difficult times. The chakra that's associated to this stone is the heart chakra. So this could have something to do with this connection, or it could just be your own personal healing, okay, that this is involved, you know, involved with, whatever. Okay, so how did this connection or the situation begin? The 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands, how this whole connection started, I feel like it may have been a long distance relationship, something that was from afar. You and this person may have had some online contact with one another, or just exchanging messages back and forth. If not, then I feel like there was some distance. Like, this person may live in the same state as you, but you guys live kind of little miles apart or whatever. I feel like this person just kind of, it was a quick connection. Like, it could have came in very quickly and unexpectedly, or maybe you weren't expecting to have feelings for each other or have feelings for them, you know, whatever the case may be. I feel like it was a very quick moving relationship, or there was a lot of communication in the beginning. So or it could be some long distance energy here too, or maybe it started off as a long distance relationship. So let's see what the current energies are. Page of Wands. So I still feel like there is a little bit of distance between the two of you. You guys may still be in contact with one another. I do feel, for the most part, it could have been a short-lived connection or relationship. Okay, I do feel like it was a sexual relationship. It may have started off as just something to do, something adventurous, or maybe you guys fell into sexual energy quickly. Some of you guys may still be single but still messing around with one another, or still some sort of distance is there. Like I said, could be still some long distance. How does this person see you as a person, a companion? They see you as their companion. Loyalty, tendency, and unselfishness. So they see you as someone who's a trustworthy friend or ally. They feel like you are more than, if it's a lover relationship, they feel like you're more than the lover. If it's a fling or the crush, this person sees you as, I feel like this person is attracted to or drawn to you, or they feel like right now you're someone that seems trustworthy and seems like a good person and is very welcoming to other people, not just them, but you seem like you're someone that's well liked. Okay, so how do they see you romantically? A girlfriend. Okay, so this person does see you as like a girlfriend, or they want to be your girlfriend, either way, but they see you as that type of potential, like you have what they would like, you know, or need. Or if you guys are together and if there's no title, it's kind of strange, but they do see you as their boyfriend or their girlfriend. Okay, or they want to be your girlfriend. They see it as like, okay, well, we're dating, so I would hope that I'm this person's girlfriend, or, you know. And if you guys are in a relationship, they do see you as their partner. If you guys are married, then they still see you as their friend. They see you as, like I said, a homie. Okay, so homie, lover, friend vibes with the companion card. So sexually, if it's upright, then that means that this person does think about you sexually or has sexual desires for you currently. If it's in reverse, then it means that that's not a focus for them. But let's see what we get. Okay, they are sexually attracted to you with the Queen of Wands. It's upright. So there's a lot of fire energy. So like I said, you guys could be currently sexually active with each other, or this person does fantasize about you sexually. They do look at your body. They do watch you. If this is a mate or someone that you're sleeping with, they like to watch you undress. They might like to see you strip or dance for them or something, or you like to do this for them. You like to undress in front of them and strip for them and things like that. Whichever part or role you play in, but there's a mutual sexual attraction. You guys are very drawn to each other. This is a very passionate energy or connection for you guys. This person may play with themselves, because this Page of Wands, this is not for children. I should put a disclaimer or make this age restricted, because yeah, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But I do feel like someone, if it's a guy, they're hot enough for you, or you're hot enough for them to play, you know, play with themselves. If you're the guy that's watching, then I feel like this person is that hot to you. But there is definitely a mutual sexual attraction, or this person has thought about it, you know. Even if it was a quick fantasy in their head, they thought about something sexual pertaining to you. And it usually has something to do with your body, or you undressing, or you undressing, or them watching you undress, or them undressing for you. I don't know. Take what resonates. Take whatever role. It could be reversed, if that makes sense. So what is the potential future hold for this situation? The Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like if you've walked away, or you're thinking about walking away, or this person is, it may be the type of connection that is a back and forth thing. Like you guys go back and forth with each other. You guys might cut off communication with each other, and then you get back around. Like you turn back around. There's a lot of fire energy. So you guys could be fire signs, Aries, Leos, Sagittarius, but you do have the Six of Swords, so this could be an air sign. But I do get this vibe that it's like a back and forth, a breakup to make up. If this person, like, it might be, if it's your crush, you may not see this person as often in the future, you know, due to some sort of distance, like I said, or someone moving, or if this is school, or if this is a job, they may, it may be like a travel thing where you guys only see each other once a year because of some sort of, you know, it could be a convention or something that you guys all go to, or company, you know, company picnics or something where you only see this person every now and then. If it's school, maybe same thing, like you guys only see each other if you pass by, or whatever the case may be. It could be due to some distance, but they still are around somehow, but just not as often. Or it could be a breakup to make up thing, like you cut each other off and then you get back get right back together. So let's see what the potential future holds as far as relationship goes, or what, actually, sorry, no, what is this? This is the, what do they want romantically with you? Sorry, what do they want romantically? Work together. So this person wants to continue to stick around and be around you in your life. If this is a relationship, they want to continue to work it out with you, because if you guys are in a relationship and you guys have that breakup to make up, they want to stop that. If this is someone that you're just dating and messing around with, they do want to work things, you know, they want to work things out with you together, obviously. If this is a crush, I feel like this person wants to stay around in your environment if they work with you, especially. Like, they want to kind of keep a close knit connect with you in some way, or they wish to be closer to you in some way, like work their way towards a relationship or a deeper friendship. Or if there's not a friendship, then start there. Okay, they're willing to put in some sort of effort. They do have a lot to say. This is what they want to say to you. Let's start over. I do not want to be together. That's stupid. And my heart is pure. Okay, so they want to start over. Okay, so they could be yelling and like kind of like affirming to you, like, if I didn't want you, then I wouldn't be trying to make effort with you, if that makes sense. My heart is pure. Like, I'm a pure person. I'm a kind person. So the heart chakra, this is green. Like, when I made this deck, okay, so how this worked, like, I had this note card deck that I created like a year or so ago, and I just started putting phrases together, and I was guided to use like markers. So green for me was like heart. The reds were like actions, or it could be like a person that's angry. The gold, the glitter, I don't know where I was going with that. Some of the cards have glitter and some of them do not, but I was just guided to do it like this. So I don't know. That's how I was guided to do it. Your words linger in my mind. I can still feel you. I'm finally feeling the consequences of my actions. I got spooked. So, you know, the breakup to makeup thing could have been centered around some harsh truths, or, you know, one person not being ready to be in a commitment, hence the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is nowhere near, you know, capable of handling a sturdy connection. With the Queen of Wands being in here, you know, it's like, it could be a thing where one of you is younger and the other person is older. So this person could be the younger one that you're asking about, and this person was nowhere near ready for you. You were too much woman or too much man for them, that they just weren't ready. They couldn't handle it. And you may have told them about themselves, and they still think about that. It's like this conviction that when they think about what you said, it kind of gets them shook and like, I need to get my ish together. But they still feel you, like your vibe, like you kind of, they carry your energy with them, like they think about you and what you have to say and what you have said. So that's what I'm getting. So let's see what your advice is, though. What's your advice in regards to this person and this individual? Let me put these out of the way. So your advice with this person is, pay attention to the red flags. The spirit wants you to pay attention to something when it comes to this person. You may be getting a lot of signs or a lot of synchronicities, or whether these are like warning signs, like, you know, be cautious, be aware, be discerning, you know, or it's like something that you need to pay attention to that maybe you're ignoring or you're denying. Maybe you're too focused on the situation that you're not hearing or listening to what the universe or God or your angels or your ancestors, your spiritual team is trying to show you. So pay attention to signs, especially if it's repetitive, you know. So if you guys are interested in booking me for a personal reading, again, don't forget to check the description box below. If you guys would like to follow me on Instagram, I do free readings every now and then. I go live, or I do like small readings on there and stuff like that. If you guys have any questions about my readings, feel free to email me directly. I have 2 Gmail accounts. So much love as always. Thank you for watching. Until the next reading, peace. All right, so let's move on to the next group, and this is going to be group number 3 with the candle quartz. All right, So, candle quartz people. Oh, you got two. Well, not really two, but there was two stuck together. So these might be words for you, like trigger words or just words that stand out. So candle quartz is a guardian angel stone. It represents spiritual alchemy. Sky ring creates group harmony, restores trust, dissipates despair, attracts abundance. And all chakras are can benefit from the candle quartz. The titanium aura gemstone is increased life force, vitality, activates the rainbow body, humor, relaxation, enjoyment of life, projects strength, mental acuity, and physical power. And the chakras, all chakras align with it. Okay, so if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading with me, because these are not personal readings, they're not subject to resonate with you, okay? Whether this reading resonates partially or fully or not at all, just take what does, and if it doesn't, then this is just not the reading for you at this time, or check another reading or something. I don't know, it's up to you. If you guys do feel called to book me for a personal reading, you guys can check the description box below for the link to my website. If you guys do book a reading, make sure that you email me to set up a booking date or a time if a time is needed. If you guys have questions about my readings or about my availability, you guys can also email me directly. Feel free to follow me on Instagram. Everything you need to know will be in the description box. So let's go ahead and get into your reading. How did this connection start? For this group right here, so many cards came out, like more than one for like each placement or position of the card or question I asked. So many cards came out, or more than one card came out for you guys. So this person has a lot to say, or this is a very intense connection, or there's just a lot going on in it. Okay, so let's see. How does it start? The World card with the Ace of Swords. So it may have been a hit me up online type of thing. Like you reached out to this person online, or they reached out to you. Could have been a dating site or some other social media site, or you may have saw this person and it was like bam, bam, like both of you just had to talk to each other or say something. It was an obvious attraction. If this is just a crush right now, I feel like you guys are friends to some extent, or you guys could be friends online or something, or you guys like each other's pictures or comment. Like it's kind of just like, you know, it's a common connection or something. If this is a dating situation, then it did start off like with this spark, like you just hit it off immediately, like you just merged into one. It could have been online with the World card. Started off with like quick communication, or someone messaged or reached out to the other person. If this is your partner, it could still be the same scenario. Maybe you guys met online. All right, so where's the present vibes at? Eight of Wands. You guys are still going, still moving forward. You're still in communication, or you guys still talk. For some of you guys talk, still call or text each other, or like I said, you guys are still going. There's still some sort of movement in this connection. I don't really feel like there's any stagnancy at this point. It does feel like a connection that is ongoing, that has a, you know, stable rapport, or it could also be that a lot of things are happening right now. There's a lot of forward movement, a lot of rapid pace. It could be that there's travel involved, or you or this person are traveling a lot, or you guys are just living your lives right now. You guys may be focused on many different areas in your life, not so much on each other. But it could be that you guys are kind of falling for each other, or there's a lot of attraction, obviously, or a lot of movement, a lot of reaching out to each other back and forth. I'm seeing this. It's like messages, quick messages, text message, emails, messages on social media. It's like a lot going on. Oh, and the Tower. Like I said, I forgot. You guys got hella cards. Like for certain placements, like you guys pulled a lot of cards. So the Tower card, I feel like, again, it's like you guys were hit by this love bug, or it's just like the shock, like things are just happening. For some of you guys, maybe there was a crash and burn, or there recently you guys are not communicating. That's for some of you. But for others, I feel like this connection just hits you guys very hard. Like it could be in a good way, or it could be also in a bad way, that maybe you guys had a falling out or something. It happened so quick. the connection happened so quick. It was like you guys just merged into each other, like your worlds just collided. And it could be that once this happened, maybe your lives are going through a significant change, whether that's together or individually. You guys are going through significant changes right now that may not necessarily be easy, or you guys are going through some sort of spiritual awakening, the both of you, whether you guys realize it or not. There's a lot that's happening in your lives. I feel a lot of significant changes. So let's see how this person sees you just as a person, as an individual. Rescue. So I feel like this person, I'm gonna be honest, I felt the vibe of like the light and shadow attributes. So the positive attributes, it says provide strength and supports to others in crisis, acts out of love with no expectation of a reward. The shadow attributes are assumes that the rescued will be reciprocated, keeps the rescued one needy. So they see you as like this person that's a helper. They see you as a person who genuinely likes to help other people, does not like to see people in, you know, need or in danger or in some sort of suffering. But there's times where they feel like you require some sort of reciprocation from that sometimes. Like you don't do good deeds all the time just because. Sometimes you kind of look at it like, okay, well, what are you going to give me? Or if you're nice to me, are you going to be nice back? Are you going to say something back to me? So at times this person may not always reciprocate to you, or they just see that maybe as a pattern with you in other situations or relationships with friends or family. But that's how they see you as a person. It could be either or, it could be both. So this is the cards. I'm like, they got so many cards. So the love archetype cards, you guys can purchase this on my deck, this deck on my website as well. But how do they see you romantically? Taurus. So you could be a Taurus or they could be a Taurus, but they see you as like a stubborn lover, a person that's very fixed, or a person that's very dedicated to love, someone who's very, very possessive or jealous of their lovers, or not of their lover, but possessive of their lovers, and get jealous when it comes to other people around their lovers, or just jealous thinking that what you up to, what you doing, who was that, who are you texting, keeping tabs. Or they see you also as like a very, very loyal lover, a lover that sticks it out and is willing to put that work in and that dedication to love someone. I'm a Taurus, so I know what I'm talking about. But when we love people, we love them very hard, and we go all in for our lovers. And it's a lot, sometimes it's hard to break free. Like there could be a point where the relationship gets toxic, but you want to stick it out and want to do everything that you can to make it work. And sometimes that could be very toxic. But they do see you in this light. They see you as this type of lover. So that's how they see you, as romantic. If the sex card is upright, then that means that this person actively has sexual desires for you, or they do think about you sexually. If it's in reverse, then that means that this person is not hung up on sex, or they're not sexually focused on you. But let's see. Okay, so in reverse with the 3 of Wands, so this person is not actively focused on sex when it comes to you, or they're not, you know, sexually. Yeah, I feel for some of you though, you guys are already doing the do, but if not, this person is not really focused on that when it comes to you. And that could be because of the distance. That's not to say that they are not sexually attracted, because I do feel they could be, especially with all these other cards. But because of a distance that's there, it's kind of hard to act on that, whether they're doing this out of resistance, like, no, I can't do that, or, you know, it's too much, I'm not trying to get blue balls, or I'm not trying to tease myself, or whatever the case may be. So they're just not focused on sex like that. So whether that's just where they are in life and their journey, they're not focused on it, or when it comes to you, that's not a heavy focus for them. So let's see what the potential future holds for this connection. The 2 of Wands in reverse. So it's like this waiting game. Like no one's making a decision. You guys are at a crossroads. No one is deciding to do something. So you guys are still in communication. They're holding this globe together, like the World card. Like I said, it could be like social media or the internet. Like you guys are still in contact, or still holding on to like being in this situation of a long distance relationship, or you guys do share the same vision of where you want things to go, romantically, because you guys do have a mutual attraction. So, but no one's making a move. Nobody's taking action. No one's making a decision to move towards the other person or just get it out of whatever this period, because it could be this way. It has been this way maybe for 2 years for some of you. It's been a long, or it feels like it hasn't been that long for some of you, but for some it's a 2 year or 1 to 2 year gap that you guys have known each other, and it's been the same, and there's nothing that's really changed between the two of you. Your lives have changed, but just when it comes to where your connection stands, there's not a lot that's changed, if that makes sense. So let's see what they want romantically with you. So you got a soul tie and false love. It's kind of like they want to be connected to you, but at the same time, it could be in a possessive or in a toxic type of way, to where they feel like it's like ownership, like they own you. Or for some of them, this is like they want you but with no strings attached. So use your discernment based off of this person's actions. They want you in their life, but they don't want the responsibilities of a commitment. Or like I said, it's this possessiveness, like a toxic codependent tie that they want with you. Okay, it's a false sense of love. It's not like pure unconditional love. It's coming from codependency, or for some of them it's like it's not really any love here. It could be just a lot of lust and a lot of attraction. So they want to keep you in their life, but they don't really want to like make the effort. Okay, so let's see what this person wants to say to you. And let me warn you that they had a lot to say. Like, look at all these freaking cards that came out. So let's see what this person has to say. And I'm going to use my note cards. I'm scared. I'm stuck. I would love to know how, or hear how you love me or need me. So they're insecure. They want to know how you feel about them. They want to hear you say, I want you, or I need you in my life, or, you know, just show them some sort of need. That's why I say that this person may be prone to codependency. So lying was just easier for me than telling the truth. I'm in a much better headspace now. I've thought a lot about you lately. I've never forgotten about you, even though you think I have. I'm trying to read this upside down. I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Maybe we're just different. This is an insecure person. I'm a better person because of you. So you have helped them change their lives. That's very clear. Like I said, you guys have gone through some significant changes within yourselves, but the relationship has not changed. And that part of that is because this person just wasn't being forthcoming and honest, that maybe they didn't know what they wanted at the time. This relationship happened very quickly. That's the vibe I get. Like, you guys moved fairly quickly. Like, it was just like bam, boom, like just smashed into each other. And it's like a collision, or like two stars collided, and maybe you guys just saw things in the way that you wanted to see them. And then when, you know, the truth was, someone was scared. They were not ready. I feel like they were not ready. You know, I feel like they were in a situation that they couldn't get out of, or they just felt stagnant in life, or just didn't really know what they wanted and how to move forward. So, but because of you, they feel like they're in a better space in their life, and they haven't forgotten about you, because they think about you still, or they think about you lately. They have, but they're apologizing that they let you down in some way, or that they currently are letting you down. They kind of feel like in some way they got your hopes up, or they are getting your hopes up, or something like that. So they do feel like you guys are different. So there could be some things about you, like maybe you guys thought one way about each other. You know, we always see the good in the person when we first meet. We kind of are blinded by what we want to see, or we only show each other the good attributes, or it's always fun in the beginning, but then when it settles, and then we got to deal with the reality of who, you know, the person is, you know, the other layers and sides to each other, then it's not always fun. So maybe they realize that there was some differences between you, or maybe the lifestyles that you live, or your desires in life, or your goals, or your path. So with the Two of Wands, It's kind of like you guys are trying to figure out where do we go from here, because you guys may be on a totally different wavelength in your personal journey and individually. So it's like, how do we fit in this, or where do we go from here with this connection? So let's see what your advice is. Let's see. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there is still a passion. I feel like Spirit is saying that, you know, if the passion is still here in your heart, it's not saying to be obsessive and chase after someone or wait around, but you do what you do. You know, you're an adult. Take what resonates with you. But I feel this is saying that Spirit wants you to still have that passion in your heart for love, and don't let it die out, whatever the outcome or the circumstance may be right now in this relationship. And some of you guys, Spirit may be telling you that pay attention to the feelings that you have, whatever passion, because passion doesn't always have to be sexual, or doesn't always have to be this overly romantic energy. Sometimes we can be passionate with hate, passionate with, you know, anger, or just confusion maybe. So consult in your spiritual team. What is it that you feel very, very strongly in relation to the situation? And if it is a passion for love, don't burn, or don't let that fire burn out because of a situation, or because of what's happening with this person, or what the potential future may hold. Still hold that candle in your heart, because I feel like sometimes we have this passion within us, and this desire, and this amazing energy that we feel inside, and it's a fire that we really ignited, and we reflect that energy that we have within us onto another person. And it's easy for us to kind of get caught up in this love spell, you know. So just be very, you know, mindful. Take whatever resonates, take whatever into consideration. If this reading resonated with you, feel free to like this video, share it. Subscribe if you have yet to subscribe. Don't forget to check the description box below. If you guys are interested in your own personal how do they feel about me reading, check out my website. And as always, till the next reading, peace.